The excitement is palpable as number 14 Iowa State aims for a remarkable 5-0 start in their inaugural Big 12 clash against Arizona this Saturday. Key matchup to watch. The game of the week features Arizona, 3-0, 0-0 Big 12, visiting number 14 Iowa State, 4-0, 1-0, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, broadcasted on ESPN. This matchup marks the first encounter between the Wildcats and the Cyclones since 1968, now as rivals in the Big 12, and both teams are coming off a bye week, which could add an interesting dynamic to the game. Iowa State has shown remarkable dominance this season, having trailed for a mere 28 seconds across 4 games. They are on the hunt to replicate last year's success, aiming for a 5-0 record for the second consecutive year. Last season, the Cyclones achieved a historic milestone by winning 11 games, a record for the program. Quarterback Rocco Becht, who has a commendable 14-6 record in his Big 12 starts, has set a school record by throwing a touchdown in 22 straight games, which is also the longest active streak in the FBS. On the other hand, Arizona boasts a formidable defense, currently ranked 6th in the nation, allowing only 8.7 points per game, and 7th in total yards allowed, with just 222 yards per game. After a disappointing 4-8 record in their first year in the Big 12, the Wildcats are eager to achieve a 4-0 start for the first time since they were the Pac-12 runners-up in 2014. Undercard action. Another exciting matchup features number 24 TCU, 3-0, 0-0, taking on Arizona State, 3-1, 1-0, on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, airing on Fox. Arizona State, the defending Big 12 champions, kicked off their league play with a thrilling last-minute field goal victory against Baylor and has been on a roll at home, winning their last 8 games. TCU, meanwhile, is riding a 7-game winning streak that dates back to last season, and this will be their first meeting since 1975. Jordyn Tyson from Arizona State leads the Big 12 with 31 receptions and 5 touchdowns, averaging an impressive 89.3 receiving yards per game. TCU's quarterback Josh Hoover is making waves nationally, leading the country with an average of 333.3 passing yards per game. He has showcased his versatility by having a different receiver surpass the 100-yard mark in each game, with Eric McAllister recently achieving 8 catches for 254 yards and 3 touchdowns against SMU. McAllister currently leads the Big 12 with an average of 106.7 yards per game, while his teammate Jordan Dwyer, who had 9 catches for 136 yards in the opener against North Carolina, ranks 3rd with an average of 85.7 yards per game. Key players to watch. Bryson Washington from Baylor has been a standout, recording 3 consecutive games with over 100 rushing yards. He currently ranks 2nd in the Big 12 with an average of 103.8 yards per game and has scored 4 touchdowns. Houston's quarterback, Connor Weigman, a transfer from Texas A&M, has been impressive, throwing for 569 yards and 4 touchdowns without a single turnover this season, while also rushing for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Cougars are enjoying a 3-0 start for the first time since 2016. Colorado's Caden Salter made headlines last week by becoming the 6th different quarterback in the Big 12 this season to throw for at least 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in a game without an interception. The Buffaloes, 2-2-0-1, are set to host number 25 BYU, 3-0-0-0. Statistical Insights Oklahoma State, 1-2, is facing a significant transition as they prepare for their first game in 2 decades without Mike Gundy at the helm. Gundy's tenure spanned 260 games since the 2005 season, and he was let go just days before their Big 12 opener against Baylor. The Cowboys are currently on a troubling streak, having lost their last 11 games against FBS opponents, including a recent defeat to in-state rival Tulsa. Meanwhile, number 12 Texas Tech the highest-ranked team among 4 Big 12 squads in the AP Top 25, is enjoying a well-deserved bye week after achieving their first 4-0 start since 2013. That year marked the last time the Red Raiders were ranked higher, reaching number 10 after a 7-0 start before suffering a 5-game losing streak. Cincinnati, 2-1, 0-0, is making waves nationally, averaging an impressive 8.38 yards per play, as they prepare to face Kansas, 3-1, 1-0, where quarterback Jalon Daniels is third in the nation with 12 touchdown passes. Additionally, UCF head coach Scott Frost is on a remarkable run, having won 16 consecutive games, with the Knights currently sitting at 3-0 after an undefeated 13-0 season in 2017 before his departure to Nebraska. Injury concerns for West Virginia. West Virginia, 2-2, 0-1, is facing significant challenges on the offensive front as they gear up for their game against Utah, 3-1, 0-1, this Saturday. Their top running back, Jaheim White, suffered a season-ending knee injury in the second game, and Ty Edwards, who stepped up with 141 rushing yards in White's absence, missed last week's game due to a hip injury. Furthermore, head coach Rich Rodriguez revealed that starting quarterback Nico Marchiol has been dealing with foot pain and recently consulted a specialist. To add to their woes, 3 starters on the offensive line are also nursing injuries.